Hello. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? I hope we're doing frickin' well. Hello. A happy day to us all. Pardon the late start time. Luna's going through sleep regression, and she doesn't want to sleep much. So the only workaround I've found is I have to just lay down in her crib bed thing for like 20 minutes just with her, and I have like my little arm around her, and she just hopefully calms down in 20 minutes. I have told you all about the apparel company Lemon Get. That seemed, how could you have not? You know? How could we have gotten this far in a bit and not know that? If that makes sense. If she doesn't want to sleep, I agree. It's really weird. Like, I would love to have more energy. I would love to have her levels of energy. I don't know where she gets it. But then again, she's really miserable because she needs the sleep. So her brain is like expanding in rates that like she doesn't understand. So like she's like unlocking skill trees in her head that she didn't know when she didn't know skill trees were a thing. And it makes it really hard for the baby to go to sleep. So she's interested, she's excited, she's like learning all this new stuff about how to interact and observe the world. And then it's so exciting it exhausts her, and it gets her to this state of overtired. And then she just doesn't want to sleep. I was posting the channel previously. Her stuff, or what was posted in the channel previously? Oh, the Lemon Gang thing? I feel like it would had to have been in that special channel. And hello, Ma. I forgot to say hi to everybody. What's up, Kara? What's up, Ellie? What's up, Griff? What's up, Muff? The gang is here. The Lemon Gang. The Lemon Gang brand was posting. Okay, I thought so. I felt like we posted a bunch of like uniform ideas. You know, we flowed that around. Guys, hear me out here. We all move somewhere close to each other. Trivia group. The Lemon Gang. And we've got uniforms, we've got the frickin' drip. And we just go into a bar and we just have fun. I don't know. I've only ever played bar trivia like once. But you know, something to think about. Something to think about. Just wet your mental whistles. She played Path of Exile and opened the skill tree thing. I have not played Path of Exile. That's like a Diablo-esque thing, correct? Like classic Diablo. Might be looking to move to Georgia in roughly a year. That's pretty close to me. So that's kind of cool. However, I don't want to stay here very long. I need to move probably to Kara. I think that's the decision. And then she can be like an aunt to my kids, I guess. I think that's how it works. Okay, got the approvals in. I'll start the paperwork right away. Yeah, I'm so happy to see everybody. Thank you all for, as always, being so flexible and understanding when it comes to parenthood stuff. It helps. It helps a lot when like I don't have as much like pressure and stress about this, and I can just use this as fun. Because so often it's like, oh, I want to be, you know, you're streaming, you gotta be the best streamer, and it's like that's probably just not gonna happen. So I'm just here to have fun. There's an esport bar over here. We used to terrorize the place by randomly showing up to game trivia nights every now and then, beating everyone and disappearing for a couple months. Yeah, you seem like you'd be like super good at that, Muff, because you made that like music one, the video game music thing. So like, you and your posse must be like extremely well versed and talented. I can see you guys upsetting lots of people. If you come here, we'll collectively be so close to getting out of the States, we can work on becoming Canadian citizens. This is always it is looking more and more attractive by the day, by the hour. I have regular game quiz stuff too. I do those for them students. It's kind of a meme by now. I'm a quiz guy. Very quizzical. I should do one of those, like, maybe after we do book 2, I'll do like a demo, and then maybe we'll do one of Muff's quizzes. And then maybe something else. We'll see. That just seems like fun. I know I say that every time, and then every time I forget. But this time I mean it. And yeah, if we become Canadian citizens, we can go visit Coco all the time. And that seems fun. And he's got a dog. He's got Dalton. Got to give me a heads up. So, okay. I'm foreseeing at least 2 more days, 2 more streams of this. And then I can do... I've got a couple of demos I'm interested in, so we could do 1 or 2 days of demos. Or I could play one of the games that Griff got me for Christmas. I think that could work. So, let's say 2 weeks. Sometime 2 weeks in the future, we'll do a Muff quiz show. Is it multiple choice, or is it all like you got to know it off the top of your head? Oh, Canada, my home and land, true love, man, the boy behind the day better, oh, Canada, let's face our life. I don't know any of the words except for "Oh Canada." Our home and native land. That sounds good. If it's not the lyrics, if those aren't the lyrics, those should be the lyrics. Has Prince Nick arrived? Oh, I am once his royal blood. Now. Oh, evil one, soon you will have the blood of a prince. Such a picky god. Such a picky little devil lord, where he's gotta have the perfect thing. King Warrior, they've arrived. Oh, King Warrior, here's the prince. Oh, about time you got here. Oh, Cyprus is giving us trouble. Oh, not again. Please be assured that they will not trouble us any further. Oh, they're in the ancient valley. Good work, Barbara. Not so fast. Who said that? The Cyprus army. It can't be. We've come for Prince Nick. Hand him over. Ooh, never. He's intended for Ion. King Warrior, I'll handle this. Go take the prince to the shrine. Yes. Hindel, come with me and bring the prince. Barbara, I'm counting on you to stop Cyprus here and now. That's a very intricate sprite work. That's beautiful out there. That's so cool looking. Cyprus and you now face an Ion general. You experience my wrath. Right, sorry about that. Let me see. So the way I usually do it live with students is that I ask the question, they can answer right away for double points, or wait and show them. Ooh, okay. I like that. I think that works for me because I'm an idiot. You see, car wash looks like he needs a nap. I mean, evil does terrible things to your skin. I also see the Shining Force 2 shrine tile set here. You can't fool me with a slightly different color palette. It does. It feels a little light. It feels a little lighter, I don't know. But yeah, this is extremely like first map of Shining Force 2. Who said that? I think this is where our dude is, our new guy. Friggin' Rush. Oh, Tom Sawyer, mean. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Hell yeah. Claude found Rush. I'm Rush, a samurai. I've heard of those fanatical I am have come to fight. Allow me to join your group. I'll be at the headquarters. Obviously, I have to do like prog rock vocals for Rush. So how bad is Camille? Barbara? We'll find out. Dilemma, how are you? It's so good to see you. Ooh, we got other enemies too. We got Taros. So speaking of Taros Shrine. Barbara, 92 HP, 30 MP, Battle Axe, the Axe of Atlas, Dispel. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Living in the limelight. Oh man, there was a time I knew a lot of Rush songs, but now that I'm on the spot. Please bring more Geddy Lee into this. I'll do my best. If I'll bring out my little bass guitar, and then fail to sing and play bass as good as Geddy Lee does, while I'm just doing one of them while he can do both. Teacher, I don't even remember the games I got. It was Eastward. Ooh, 1 second. The school's calling me. I'll be right back. Hey guys. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed like 30 minutes of random DJing. Sorry about that. Dora was having some trouble at school, and I was having a conversation with the teacher. I don't even know if anybody's still here. If you are here, that's pretty crazy. Okay, thanks, guys. Dora is having a lot of trying to think of it like the proper way of explaining it. Difficulty coping with just various problems that just come with being alive, I guess. It is what it is. So I had a big long conversation with them and their teacher. Got a meeting scheduled for later this week, and hopefully something good will come of it. Being alive is hard. It's, you know what? I sometimes think it's too much work. Guys were having a lot of conversations. A lot of jamming. I'm glad you guys were jamming. Yeah, so we're trying to work on coping mechanisms. They seem to have a lot of trouble regulating anxiety levels and worry and stuff like that, and they get it from me and Brittany. They just like small things, like if they're in that bad headspace, it's like one thing, tiny grain of salt isn't what they expect it to be, then it's a crash and burn kind of situation, unfortunately. So we're trying to learn how to help them, and I got them set up with a kid mental health service, I guess, and but that's not starting until the end of the month, unfortunately. They're in the system, but we're not having a meeting for a while, unfortunately. So we're trying stuff at home. I think one of the things I could never understand as a kid is that all things are finite. What's going on right now will end and things will move on. Yeah, that's something I've tried to tell them so many times. They're like, I was like, all right, you need to take a break from like this thing. You're very upset at this game right now. Like for whatever reason, you're not beating the game. You're not winning this thing right now. You're clearly upset. Let's take a break. And they're like, forever? And I was like, I didn't say forever. I said let's take a break until we can get you back in a healthy state. Because when you're so upset, your brain's not going to like be able to do those fine mechanical things that thinking required to like get you through this next level or to solve a problem in real life too. So you need to get back to a calm state so that you can handle those problems. And they're like, but forever? I was like, oh my gosh, no, not forever. I need you to get back to a place where we can have a conversation about it. So yeah, it's tough, and we're trying to work with it, and it's hard because like my brain's like I have my own coping mechanisms. My coping mechanisms are my own things because I'm a different individual. So like I try to use my coping mechanisms, but my coping mechanisms are like I'm gonna go clean something, or I'm gonna sit on my phone for a minute, or I'm just going to go and cry into a pillow or something like that. And that doesn't work for them. And it's not their fault. It's just who they are. That's not what's working for them. So we're all trying to like work together to figure out what doors particular like aligned mechanisms are, and we can't figure them out yet. We haven't figured them out yet is better language, I guess. So it's tough. I wish I could just like feed them like something sweet, because like that's what I do. If I'm stressed, sometimes I stress eat, but I don't want to like make them do that. It's like every time they get upset, they get like an Oreo cakester or something, and that'd be terrible. Yeah, we are trying our best to get them the assistance they need. If you got any advice, Kara, please help me with the coping skills. Resilience is super hard. Starting them young will help a lot. That's what I'm trying. Yeah, and that's the other thing I'm trying to tell them. Like when I grew up, like I didn't like my parents didn't send me to real counseling. They sent me to Christian counseling, which I don't even know what that is. And like I didn't know how to handle things. I would have my own mental breakdowns and outbursts or something like that, and my own particular flavor. And it wasn't until I got older that I kind of just like fell into accidental mental health. And I'm not even saying that I'm like perfectly mentally healthy right now, because I'm not. But I've stumbled into things that kind of work for me, and they're semi-healthy, and they get me. I can get to a point where I can resume my day relatively quickly, provided the stressor isn't too bad. I've often thought, Griff, that they might have ADHD. I haven't gotten them diagnosed with anything yet, but it's just something that I've like floated around in my brain. Just like, I wonder if that would like help like explain behavior. Learning where middle ground is hard. You're doing thanks. It's stressful, and like speaking of personal problems, like I feel so bad that like I don't have the answers and I can't help them right now. And then I feel bad that like the teachers are going through extra stress, because I was a teacher. I know what it's like. It's tough. Like a kid having that like huge like meltdowns, and it's tough when you're trying to do something with like 20 other kids. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making this person's already like difficult, underpaid job like they're struggling more because I haven't found the tools that my kid needs yet. I got 1 million handouts for coping skills. Let me know. Send me everything. My ex-roommate treats our family with therapy cake. I've definitely used that on my daughter before. She'll have those big, 2-year-old breakdowns, and I'm like, hey, it's okay. Cupcake. And then she's like, a cupcake, you say? Well, that changes everything. Yeah, so I'm hoping that they'll be okay. Like, obviously they only have to make it for like another hour. I didn't want to pick them up just to take them out of school for like an hour. I figured out hopefully something that'll work with the teacher, and I'm hoping that Luna will nap because she's also like sleep deprived. So I'm a bit of a rock and a hard place situation where like I really need my one kid to be okay, and I would love to take them home and be like, hey, let's talk this out, let's work on it together. And then the other half of it is I just got my sleep deprived child to a nap, and if I wake her up, I don't know what that's going to do to the house for the rest of the day, and how that's going to affect her day tomorrow and stuff like that. And then there's the selfish part of me that's just like, what about my needs? What about I want to do? Like, how I just don't get any me time at all, I guess. And I know that's selfish. It's something that I do need. Like, I need my me time, obviously. But I try to, you gotta make the sacrifices occasionally, and it's tough. It's tough. Gotta go to work, love you. Thanks. Saying thank you. Don't make me cry. Stop. I'm emotional. Now I'm having an emotional outburst. It's all strategy. And that's what I have to tell myself. Because my brain has a martyr complex, and it's just like, do anything. You are the least priority. And I know that, like, one of my, like, it's my, like, the rest of my family depends on me. My wife has an illness, and I've got 2 kids, and, like, sometimes I feel like I have a lot of pressure, and it's up to me to carry it all, and it's tough. It's tough, and I'm not trying to, like, beg for sympathy or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm fishing for here. I say that to say, like, I need to affirm Griff's point of, like, you need to keep yourself healthy. Like, if I am an integral member, a keystone species of this family, like, I do have to keep myself maintained and healthy and happy and alert. And sometimes, you know, other things have to go on the back burner, or I have to trust that other people and other things can make good decisions. But, you know, 50 minutes in, we're playing Shining Force. Alright, we got a treasure chest over there. We got a treasure chest over there. Okay, we just got 2 over there, it looks like. Alright, let's keep one healer over here. I think Dawn can handle this side, maybe? Or do we want to just move up? I don't think we have to go that. We're going to move up like this, maybe. The hardest thing people always tell me is you can't do it all, because I want to be able to tell them. I want to be able to do it all, but having limitations is the word. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is, Griff. It's just like, but I should be able to do it all. If I can't do it all, then what good am I? And, you know, clearly that's a terrible way to think. But it is the way that I think. I go to my therapist and I'm like, how do I do X, Y, and Z things? And he's like, is it reasonable to expect that you can do that? Because it's a lot. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, I have to. If I don't do it, it doesn't get done. Or it won't get done. Or, like, it's like those old math problems where it's like, Susie can do task X and task Y at, like, different speeds, and Jimmy can do them at X and Y speeds. Who does what task? And the answer to that is, like, whoever can do it the most efficiently. And because I thankfully don't have a debilitating disease, usually the answer is who can do things with the least amount of stress? Me. It takes me the least amount of energy to do things. So, cooking and cleaning, preparing lunches, helping with homework, going around and, like, picking up the kids, getting nap times done. Like, that's what I have to do. Because it hurts my wife more to do those things than it hurts me to do them. So, like, in my logical brain that doesn't have limitations, it's just like, oh, well, of course you should be doing it because it makes the most sense for you to do it. I like doing everything such that nobody ever has to do things in return, but that'll totally murder my status. Yeah, I also, like, want to do, like, it makes me happy to do things for people. Like, I love surprising my wife with like, she comes home and all of her work is done, or a bunch of her work is done, and she just doesn't have to worry about it anymore. That makes me happy because I've helped a person that I care about and love. Ooh, scary. And then I also, have to find the time for myself. These are beautiful ruins. The sprite work in this map is like really good. Ooh, nice counter kill. In the battle portrait and in the overworld. HP 2. Nice, it's a good level up. Today's getting real weird. Like convo wise. But I'm happy about it. This is real vibes. Can't get that from a streamer with 1,000 viewers. I don't know if that's true. I've never been in a stream with 1,000 people, so I don't know what those people typically talk about. Let's see if we can kill this Taros. Part of my difficulty is that I'm capable of doing nearly anything, so my brain is like, well, since I can do all those things, I should be able to do them all the time. Yeah, the only thing stopping me is my laziness, and that's one of the ways that my brain will lie to me. It's just like, you're just being lazy, or like, you're being selfish right now. You could do this thing, and the fact that you aren't, you're making it harder for other people. And it's like, well, I don't want to make life harder for other people. I care about other people. Why would I want to do that? Know the feeling? Look at us, trauma bonding. Combo that with, I don't want people to be burdened with the stress of trying to do something that they may not be as proficient as I am. Yeah, this could be you. You're playing. Yeah, it's unsustainable. Like, as an example, like I make meals for my wife, for work, her lunches and her breakfasts, and when she's home too, I do like all the cooking in the house, and she's always so thankful, and it's just like, oh, thanks for doing the work for me. I was like, it was like no problem. She's like, well, this is like, it would have taken me a lot longer because of the disease. And it's like, okay, I don't want her to struggle, so I'm going to try to take that stressor out. If it's so easy for me, I should be doing it. It would be foolish and inconsiderate to make someone else do it when it's very easy for me. Is the disease new? She's had it for a couple of years. Longer than I've known her. But it has been getting worse, I suppose. Which is most unfortunate. Ooh, nice. We can get one of those. Rarely do you see everybody all lined up so neatly. I'm very glad the sorcerer's out of here. Yeah, it is extremely lame, actually. I will raise you extra lame to an extreme lame. And she's got, new things pop up all the time, unfortunately. Like, it's tough having kids. Like, that puts a lot of stress on your body that doesn't really go away. So all those things have made things harder for her. And then, you know, I get guilt because, like, right now I'm playing Shining Force. I'm streaming. She's working really, really hard right now. She's making all the money. I'm just staying at home, which, you know, obviously is, you know, an important part of the, you know, parenthood. I take care of a lot of things while I'm here, but that's still like a thing that I think about. Oh no, 4 damage. And that's the thing. Exactly, Griff. So, like, that's the thing I have to tell myself is, like, what I'm doing at home and the money that we're saving because I'm here is kind of enormous. Oh, I should have healed Luke. And yeah, it's hard for me to see my own value, and for me to believe that I'm anything more than a crutch. Maybe not a crutch. I don't think that's the right word for it. Probably burden. Burden probably seems like the best word for it, unfortunately. When I know it's not true. Like, again, all of this is illogical. Like, I have to, and that's, you know, that's one of my coping mechanisms is rationality. I have to look at things rationally. Like, here's what I'm feeling, but here's how I know that that's not true. And that helps a lot. You know, seeing things for, like, reality. I'm glad you know it's not. Yeah, it's taken a lot of reprogramming to get to that point. You know, it was a battle hard fought. Randolph level 11. Hell yeah, look at him go. The hurt child brain will latch onto anything as fear. 1 second. Okay. Wife just sent me a text, just making sure everything's okay. Okay. She seems okay. Just an update. Yeah, and it's amazing how much of the brain is, like, how much we're still kids, I guess. How much of us are, like, any of us are still struggling with, like, little things from our childhood. And how we respond to just stressors in our lives in different ways. The things that we have built up that we might not even realize. Like, I have trouble, like, asking for help. Because I want everything to be perfect, and I don't want to bother anybody else, even though it's totally reasonable, you know, to ask for help. Aw, you ass. You flying ass. But, you know, my brain doesn't want to hear that. My brain doesn't want to hear that it's allowed to ask for help. Even though that's what I tell, like, Door to do anytime something bad happens. It's like, hey, you're allowed to ask for help. And just like, please don't turn that around on me. Alright, Randolph. Think you can get this kill? I think you can. Nice. And like part of it's a fear of not you. Part of it's like a fear of just being told no. Like I had problems growing up, and this was like I was in my 20s, and like I remember going to like a store with my significant other at the time. And she's like, I want to buy you clothes. And I was like, okay, I guess so. And she picked out some stuff. And I was like, okay, this seems fine. And she's like, okay, let's go talk to the person who's in charge of the changing station or whatever. Like the changing rooms, changing station, whatever. A baby. I don't need a changing station. I'm a grown up. What do you got? Ooh, 10,000 gold. That's kind of cool. And I was like, I can't. And what do you mean? She's like, what do you mean you can't? And I was just like, what if they say no? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what if they say no, that I'm not allowed to? And then she's like, it's their job to do that. And I'm like, I can't talk to this person. I don't know how they're going to respond to me. I think they're going to be upset with me. I don't think I can talk to them. And I think eventually we got there. I don't remember how exactly it happened, but we were able to get through that point. But yeah, that was a pretty big eye opener, because it was the first time somebody like new in my life told me like what I was experiencing was unhealthy. And I don't know if she thought it was, I'm sure she thought it was unhealthy. I don't know if she thought it was anything else. But that relationship was unhealthy as a whole. But still, it was eye-opening and enlightening. It's like, okay, I have some things going on. It's good to talk through it. Yeah, that is something that I've been able to get a lot of stress off, a lot of pressure out by confiding in my wife. And even that took a lot of work, because I don't want her to have to deal with my bullshit. And it's like, oh, I really wish I could have just solved this by myself. And, not have bothered you, because you've got your own things going on. But I know she wants to help, and I know it helps me. So, like, eventually we're getting to the point where I don't let it get to the point where I'm going to, like, explode in tears. Not anymore, at least. And then we have to have a giant conversation that lasts the whole night as we unpack and, like, disassemble trauma from the last 6 months. Fighting the battle well, thanks. I hope so. So, I'm trying to make my baby steps. Get through it little bits at a time. Comes from a place that's learned, but knowing when that's real and when it isn't. Yeah. It's pretty big to understand, like, just to be able to separate fact from fiction and reality from whatever I've constructed in my head. Because who knows what my brain can cook up given enough time. Good job, Chester. Ooh, we might be able to get that chest real quick. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Do you have enough room? No, we do not have enough room, so we're not going to do that. You're going to come over here and attack this Taros. Taros. Nice. Good job, Claude. All right, I want to give this to Higgins. Let's see if we can work on this Chimera. It just got boosted, so I really want it to die. Super badly. This should work. This has to work. Yeah. So I didn't want to, like, who knows the amount of carnage it would wreak upon me with that kind of boost. Okay. I'll send you up here. Randolph. Perfect. Go get this kill. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, she's still wandering. Can I do anything here? She's only got, like... Can I do a slow? Ooh. Unaffected by the magic. Super cool. I love it when my bosses aren't immune to friggin' status effects. Isn't that the friggin' coolest? Good job, Natasha. Like, what's the point? What's the point of having status effects if they don't work on the only things that matter? Most enemies can be taken down in just a couple of hits. So, why not, you know, save the big buffs and debuffs for the big fights? Oh, that's right. Shining Force doesn't believe that. It doesn't believe that that should work that way. Oh, I forgot about this Chimera. Yuck. Whew. Dangerous and scary. Waste of Tim. Tim's time is very valuable, so anytime you use a status effect, any Tim you use a status effect and it doesn't work, it is a bit upsetting for Tim. His schedule's pretty packed tight. Tacked tightly. I can talk, I think. I would love... I like the idea of blocking that shell, because I just feel like he just kind of like popped it out of the way like that. Bam! Bam! And like changed its trajectory. I think that's just a cool mental image. Okay, let's get rid of this asshole. There we go. Plenty of work to be done here. Jaha, can you get that kill? Alright, somebody's gonna get the kill. Don't counterattack. Getting you and your double attacks and counterattacks. It's disgusting. Does anybody need health? I don't think anybody needs health. Okay. Jaha needs a little bit. So much Tim on my hands. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like the name of like a porno. Where, you know, Tim's got a lot. And we now have a lot of Tim on our hands. After all this said and done, sure have a lot of Tim on my hands. Let's go ahead and get started on Barbara. Bam! Alright, Claude. let's work on... I need to get this thing out of here. Thank you. I wish somebody would have been able to kill him last time. Make status meaningful. Agreed. Status effects can be so interesting, and yet so much of the time they feel like such a waste. Hey, how's it going, Bate? I'm doing all right. We're just chilling out, having fun, talking about mental wellness. So feel free to trauma bond with us, or you know, any advice you have, any things that have worked for you, because we're in that kind of mood. Talking about drugs, not necessarily. I don't think so. Talking about just general coping mechanism. But if you got, I mean, what kind of drugs we talking about? Home for lunch. Nice. Ooh, what you having for lunch? Remember poison? Shining Force sure doesn't know. It like in sleep, that thing that happens to you, but I've never seen an enemy sleep. We're in a game with a team, so yeah, so hard crowd control should work. Exactly. Why doesn't it? Take care of your baseline, regular physical exercise, balanced diet, and good sleep. Oof. I don't mean to disappoint you, Pate. But last night, I stayed up till 11. Or I'm sorry, I stayed up till 1:30. I got up at 6 something, and then yesterday I moved a couch that shouldn't have fit through my front door in a couple of pieces, and then I ate way too much Taco Bell. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love curry. Curry is one of my absolute favorite meals. It's so freaking good. Nice, 14 damage. Not bad, not bad. That's fine. Please waste your time. It's a mage with no MP and 1 HP point. That was the worst thing you could have done. What a terrible move on your part. Alright. So we just gotta live a little while. So we just need to get that treasure chest and hopefully kill that chimera. Just because it's good XP game. It's good XP. We are going to not attack. We are going to take things freaking slow, baby. Why don't you come over here and help with this chimera? Nice. Ooh, man, I wasn't expecting a kill. Good job, Graham. God damn. Graham, damn. Graham, damn. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, she's casting her spells. No big freaking deal. Look at us. Eating meteors like no problem. Can we do another one of these? That did 14 damage, I think, but that was a crit, so yeah, not nearly as much this time. Which is fine. It gives us enough time to come up here and get her a little more XP. An aura for a little more. Aura for Mora. I always felt like the two archers in this game feel really good to use. I like them both. They're both really solid units. Yeah, SF1 Diane is fine. Hans is shit. And I don't remember enough about the other guy. The bazooka dude. Shining Force 2 Mei is extremely good. And Final Conflict Archer. I don't remember his name, but he was very good as well. And so was Book 1 of this game. Evil Claw. We're inventory full. That's unfortunate. Do we have anything we can get rid of here? Chrome Lance. We can just drop that. We can just drop that. Am I going to use the Evil Claw? Of course not. But it's interesting enough. Lyle. Thank you. Thank you. Shining Force 2 May is extremely good, but sort of high. Yeah, having 2 archers that you want to keep fielded at all time outweighs Shining Force 2. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing to my only maze. Ludes, not nudes. Updates every Friday. Centaur Archer is such a cool vibe, you know? Because, like, horseback archery is such an interesting thing. So having Centaur Archers kind of just blends that really nicely. Don't tell Car about Only May or Only Maze. Yeah, that's just between us. She doesn't have to know. What's she gonna do? Watch the VoD? She might watch the VoD. Hello, future Kara. This is Teach speaking. I know you don't like centaurs, but have you considered liking them instead? They can be pretty cute and useful. It's funny you mentioned that, Muff, because don't second attack after a block. That's bullshit. I disagree with everything that you stand for. That's what I want. If I were to join Tiadrin's Shining Force tabletop, I wanted to play a bird archer, just because I think that's funny. It just seems very interesting. Kind of like a la like the Rito from Zelda. This should kill. Get Natasha the kill. Hell yeah. Ooh. Got the Axe of Atlas. Hell yes. Yeah, like Rivali. I think they assumed ranged flying combat is too difficult to balance around. Not enough to make it so Bulbury couldn't use the frickin' Chaos Breaker in the first game and just fly around doing bolts. Just toss javelins or fire arrows from mountains that foes can't reach. I don't know. I think there's got to be a way to balance it. There's got to be a ways to balance it. I'm not a game designer. I just want to I'm here to have fun. It sounds to me like they just get outclassed by other flying units. Just make them really squishy. And then like a Belial comes up and just rips their head off. I've been defeated, but you still have to face Warder and Iam's power. You can't possibly get the prince back. I couldn't possibly. Me when my wife presents me with a second, third, fourth slice of cheesecake. Dada, we have to go after Warderer.
Hold it right there.
Oh no, the enemy is behind us.
I can't allow you to enter the shrine. I'll finish you here. Say your prayers.
Not so fast, Solo.
What?
Look, it's Scavenger from Guardiana. I don't think that was his name. I don't think that portrait belonged to a person named Scavenger. That looks like Lug. Yes, Mayfair, I've made it just in time. My wife presents me with the third, fourth. I said second. I must have just said second very, very softly. I couldn't possibly. And then I eat another slice of cheesecake, and then another one comes up. And then I'm like, I couldn't possibly. And then I just keep eating cheesecake.
This doesn't concern Guardiana.
It's totally not Lou. Definitely not. Because Lou is also not a name that I recognize. Cyprus is our ally. We've come to fight by their side. Bam. Oh wow, he can just instant kill sorceresses now. That's pretty dope. Hurry, Mayfair, save the prince.
Thank you, I won't forget this. Hurry, let's save the prince.
And now, time to undo all this work by going into a camp somewhere. Are you prepared for battle? I will be after I revive some dead people. People are dead. I should save the prince. They keep talking about it. I probably should do it. Look at all these dead people. There's a dead bird in the road. There's a dead furry girl on the road. There's a dead centaur in the road. So let's go check out our boy Rush. Pretty cool. Samurai. Level 9. So who do we get rid of? I mean, Shinobis and stuff are so cool. I want to use the cool unit. I want to use the cool special things. They're secret characters, for God's sakes. I'm thinking May because magic just isn't all that good. It just doesn't feel that good. She's got Bolt 1, but like Slow 2 is useless. Luke is really good. Dawn's solid. Jaha's pretty good. And we just got him the Atlas Axe, so that should help. Natasha's good. Like, I want to have one magic user. I think Natasha's probably the best one. Alright. I'm not doing this for Kara. I'm getting rid of May because I want a samurai. It's not because she's named May. I don't want anybody thinking that. That has nothing to do with my decision. Alright, let's pass some stuff around here. Axe of Atlas. The Dark Sword. Alright, let's give Jaha this. Do. Trading out Arme and your furry at the same time. If the samurai isn't good, I will undo that decision. But I don't want to seem prejudiced. Time to unsub. I'll make it up to you guys somehow. I don't know how, but I'll do something for you. We got a bunch of stuff here. Stuff that we don't need. I don't want anybody to think I'm not a furry, so I should probably do something that asserts my dominance as a kinky weirdo. But what could I do? Let's see. I think we're good. Everybody's healed. Yeah, okay. We can... if you binge Yanam riding, he never made it onto the team because he sucked last game. I never bothered to bring him back. He was really unimpressive. I'm sorry to say. Alright, so that was battle 21. So we got 22... okay. We can start the next map. I don't think we're getting to it, though. I'm just looking at a guide here. Okay, I don't really care about any of these items, so I can ignore the treasure here. Gold, an evil ring, and an evil lance. I'm not using those. Those all seem kind of shitty. It's Aleph curse all over again. I used Aleph. I did use Aleph, and I will continue to like Aleph. Pant. What an enormous shrine. Quite. Keep looking. Is it supposed to be quiet? Quite? Quite what? Wait, listen. I hear them up ahead.
Ah, the Cypress army, how far you've come.
That voice, I've heard it before. Oh, God.
Me?
Whoa, holy. It's Waldo. Whoa.
I was Cypress's former ambassador, Waldo.
Is this Grand Seal Tower basement from... It does kind of... It has that vibe. It's the floor, right?
Wait, it can't be. Waldo died. Well, you're absolutely correct. After defeating death, my soul couldn't rest. I've come back from death to let you feel my pain and suffering.
All right. Let's see here. We got assassins. Hate that. Dullahans. Okay. It's a pretty stacked map, but it's mostly all here in the middle. So it's just going to be rough right here for a bit. Freeze 3, light sword. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's freaking do it to it. I mean, I'd love to get a second map in today. I don't know if we can, but I would really like to. Let's split our archers up here. Let's hope he doesn't scorp up again. Yeah, that's weird. Why isn't he a ghost of a scorpion man? Odd, strange. I'm excited to see the samurai sprite. I'm hoping it's not an exact replica of what we've seen before. I'd like a little fresh, you know. Wow, only 4. Some assassin you are. Some assassin you are. It's pretty uneventful, unimpressive, bruh. Ooh, wyverns. That's pretty cool. Okay, they're just kind of they're just chilling. Got nowhere to be. No rush. They can't rush because they don't have rush. I have rush. I have the ability to rush. We've got a lot of physical attack over here. Let's bring some chunkiness over to this side. By means of yours truly. The best band ever. I need to listen to more Rush. I used to know more of their stuff, but I have Xanadu on cassette and CD. I have a nice like vinyl collection here. Stop blocking things. I don't have any Rush vinyl though. That stuff's too expensive. Too rich for my blood. Nice. Okay, somebody should be able to do 8 damage. Bring up the team. Bring up the team. Yeah, let's give it to Dawn. I feel like she needs to catch up a little bit. Dawn's level 11, HP 1, attack 2, defense 1. Nice. I won't say that I'm much into typical music for stuff that plays on the radio, but Rush is absolutely the one band that I'll cave for. I remember, like in high school, I found some Rush music, and I was like, this is pretty good. And I was in that point where I was trying to be real edgy. And I was like, this isn't heavy enough. And then, you know, you listen to it and you're like, all right, these guys are pretty good. All right, Dad, you might have had a point. Whapa! It's a good spot. I remember playing a lot of Rush and Rock Band. Because I will always say it, the Rock Band game is freaking amazing. It's still so good. Like, I still have so many good memories for it. I don't know if it holds up. Because, you know, it's a completely different kind of situation now. But, my God, do I love it. My God, do I love it. It's just so fun. Just going around singing songs with your friends. It's always Limelight and Tom Sawyer on the radio. Not their other baller tracks like Roll the... Yeah, that's true. It is it's always those two songs. There's one more that I'm thinking of, and it's just been so long. It's been so long since I listened to Rush, I don't even remember the songs anymore. But there was one more that I liked. And I think it came on the radio occasionally. Not like I dislike them, but I'm so tired of Tom Sawyer being the one Rush song that they play. Fair. I like YYZ because I like a nice instrumental. And I like it when the bass go crazy. I like it when that bass go. It makes me happy. And I won't be ashamed of that. And yeah, watching him play that stuff and sing at the same time is like simultaneously makes me want to play the bass and then never pick it up again ever. Fly-by. It's not Fly-by Night. It's playing in the office right now. Oh man, it's like there was it's like an uncle's cabin or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I feel like it has the word like red in it somewhere, but I don't know. I think I might just be making stuff up off the top of my head. Can you just use a heat axe? Yeah, there you go. We don't need the heat axe anymore, so might as well just do that. If it cracks, it cracks. Closer to the heart. Hey, Jabroni, what up? Thank you. Red Barchetta sounds right. That sounds right. It's gotta be right. Red Barchetta lyrics? How's it going, Jabroni? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, my uncle has a country place that no one knows about. Yeah, that's the only part of the song I remember. I learned how to play I think I learned how to play that opening like bass riff or something. Bald has arrived. Bald and brash has arrived. Meeting bell escaped for a few minutes. Ooh. I'm glad you got out of there. I'm sorry for what you've gotten back to. Having 2 weeks off and just having your dreams fulfilled, and then going back to that shit lifestyle, going back to the old grind, that really sucks. I feel sorry for you. But it was cool seeing you stream like every day for 2 weeks. I don't know how you did it. I streamed for 1 day and it's like, this was fun and all, but what if I played more Metaphor instead? It's actually worse because no one assisted me in my project work while I was away. Man. Your bosses are absolute shite. They're winning awards for just absolute bullshittery. Stop it with the fire breath. It's unnecessary. Is what it is. It's a little much. My daughter's up. I don't even think she went to sleep, frankly. I don't think she went to sleep, frankly. I don't think she went to sleep, comma, frankly. I don't think she has it in her to do things frankly. Hopefully she at least feels better. Like maybe she just needed time to be herself. He did like 30 damage last time he attacked one of these things. A crit for 38. God. Gyan damn. Graham damn. Dude. Time alone is a great reset. Absolutely. I need more of it. And my problem is I only get it at 11 o'clock at night. That's the problem. So I have to stay up extremely late to get my reset time. And I enjoy it because like the vibes are immaculate. John Claude Graham Dam. Late night is my and it feels so good. Like we got a new I mentioned that I took out like a big couch out of the house yesterday because we got a new like recliner and it's really nice. So we finally got that into a nice new location and it's got like heating and massage built into it. So Brittany went to sleep early last night because she had an early day. So I was like, okay, well, you know, if you're done, you know, if you're going to sleep, I'll go and play Metaphor outside on the PS5. So I got into my seat and I played for like 3 hours and it was so nice. And it was just me and it was just the game and it was just the chair and it was freaking awesome. And am I tired? Of course. Of course I am. But would I do it again? Probably not tonight, but I would do it again. I will do it again. There's a question of would? No. That is not the question to be asked. The question is will. And it is a resounding yes. Can you use a samurai sword? Okay. And it's just so fun. Metaphor is so good. And like I feel bad because I'm also playing Unicorn Overlord. And I really like that game too, but so much of my nights are like, which one do you want to play? And Unicorn Overlord is really good. Metaphor is fantastic. It is so good. Don't second attack. I'm really enjoying that game. And I want to play it again right now. Don't rub salt into the unicorn wound. I swear, if that game comes out on PC, we all have to like band our money together just to get Muff a copy. Or we get Muff what is it? That one game I got Coco for the gift exchange, the Seraphim Chronicles saga or whatever, because that looks like a Unicorn Overlord at home. I mean, you don't need to. I'll buy it before you get the chance. That's true. Could you go find like a used Switch and just buy it? Like used Switch plus Unicorn Overlord. That game goes on sale for like 50% pretty often. Uniform overlord. Overload. That's when we have bought too many lemon shirts for our lemon gang party. That seems like an easier thing to do. And then you get to play it in bed, which is what I do, and I really like that. I'm a big fan of bed play. Alright, now let's heal Higgins. Get that. You get the blankets over you just right. Ooh, baby. That's the good shit. Man, Chester's doing great on levels. I'm gonna send him over there. Got Burt Battlers. What's your damage? 14. I feel like someone else can get the kill here. I'm gonna move you right there. Can you kill this wyvern? You've returned. What up, Kara? We didn't do anything that you would agree with or disagree with. We made no such decisions. You would find everything that I did to be neutral. 5 out of 10s across the board. No strong feelings one way or the other. It was so cool you missed Redacted. Right after you left, Teach said Redacted. You know I'm going to be watching the VoD, so when you're going to have words later. I may have already left you a message in the VoD. I don't remember what I said. But I said something about VoDs. I believe I said something about Kara in a VoD. I did, yeah, that's it. I just said hi to future Kara. We had a good chat about self-discussion, boundaries, balance, and fear. That's right. Thank you, Griff, for bringing us back to a place without shenanigans. Because, as you know, shenanigans didn't occur. We've been over this. Shenanigans didn't happen. We are a serious stream. Muff, don't give it away. Don't give it away. Kara, don't read that. Kara, don't read that. Everybody type things in so she doesn't read that. Read this and look at me. Ha ta 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 ta. Ha cha 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 cha. Ha ba da ba ba. Ooh. Ooh, look at it. There's a little bit of this. Can you do this? This do anything for you? Ooh. Ooh, this water? That's good. That's good stuff. Ooh, look at this. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Ooh, look at this. This is pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Look at that. It turns on the switch without me having to do anything. It's got a cute Kirby face on it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. I got it on sale at a GameStop for like $20 for Dora for Christmas. Pretty good deal. And it works well. I think the only problem with it sometimes the like motion like things that might be motion sensor required are like it doesn't work great with that. So it's not like a perfect Pro controller, you know. Let's wait. I want to try to get someone else that kill. Bird battlers. We are the bird battlers. Okay, Jaha, come over here. Graham. Oh my goodness. Oh my Graham. Oh my goodness. We're going ham. We're going Graham. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, God. It's the ghost of Christmas future. Kill him. Assassinate him. Oh, yeah. You might be an assassin, but this motherfucker's a ninja. That's the promoted class, you dumb whore. That's what I thought. Get that sorry excuse for an assassin out of my freaking face. If you were to guess how many Disney-related things I have in my therapy office, how many would you guess? Are they like if it's a set of things, does a set of things count for one, or the amount of things in the set? The answer is none, because that'd be unprofessional. No, Graham! No! Oh, God, Graham it, no! No. He was so young. Graham you all. Graham you all the heck. The individual things. Okay. 22. 22. Because I feel like you've got some knickknacks. 1,100,000. It's just a bunch of stuff on the floor. It's just a bunch of like little things on the floor. Graham hit by karma for stealing the sword of mispronunciation. Ooh, true. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that. Ow. Ow. Stop it. If you can't pronounce a thing, don't steal it. I think those are smart words to live by. If you don't know what it is, don't touch it. I think the English could have learned a lot about that. Take a look at one of their museums, you know. All right, let's try to get rid of this. Whoop-ow! Claw level 13, damn. I have 2 framed Disney quotes hanging about my chair, a metal model of a Cinderella castle I built on my desk, 5 hidden Mickeys. Kara, you might have a problem. Plus the bag I use. Awesome things can't be problems. Cute things can't be problems. It's quirkiness. Kara's problem is that she doesn't have enough hidden Mickeys. How many do people know to look for the hidden Mickeys? Like, do they know? They do not. Ooh. They're just there. The hidden Mickey sounds like a secret joke in Shining Force 1. Or just an actual thing in Kingdom Hearts. There we go. Look at that. I'm pretty sure. I know it's in the third game. I hate that game. And in the parks. It's fun in the parks. Jaha level 10, HP 2, attack 1, defense 2, quickness 1. Alright, can we please kill this bishop? I do not want any more healing to occur. Thank you. Going after Luke, eh? You're a trash person. With trash opinions. Clomping around with your big-ass centaur feet, trying to assassinate somebody. You're bad at it. You're bad at your job. It's ridiculously common in Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah. And it's one of the many reasons... I guess I'm neutral about it. There are many reasons to dislike Kingdom Hearts 3. Wait, I lied. I do have way more hidden Mickeys. Of course you do. You can't stop. You are addicted. I'd also like to compliment Jaha for cosplaying a potted plant very well. She did a pretty good job. I bet if he just stayed still, nobody would attack him. Then again, doesn't seem like Ion does a lot for, does a lot of interior designing. They would probably be pretty confused if there's a potted plant. Just about. So I don't remember putting a potted plant in here. But it does, the room does need a pop of color. Put like a bowl of potpourri somewhere. I think Ion was pretty busy waiting to be resurrected right now. Yeah. Well, I hope he's, I hope he does something. Because look at, like, this is so ornate. And he's not going to, like, do anything. It's just empty space right now. He needs to do something with his space. Because right now it's embarrassing. Yeah. 40 experience, level 12, HP 1, attack 1. I hope he's been, like, thinking about what he wants to do with this shrine and castle and stuff for when he gets back. It seems like he's had plenty of time to think it over. This is going to be a giant boss again, though, right? How do they even leave their lair when they take up 4 spaces at least? Good question. I think they're like Resident Evil bosses, and that they haven't thought that through. How am I going to live as this giant spider monster? Surely everyone will listen to me about my giant spider monster thoughts. Don't you want to join my team and be another giant spider monster thing? Not really. I'm gonna be honest, no, I don't want to be a giant spider monster thing. I'll have eyes everywhere, and the eyes never seem to do anything. The eyes seem to be purely there to be poked, to be a weak spot. They've never seemed to give them any combat advantage. They never see it coming. Yeah. They're like a Persona 5 song. They never see it coming. Moving too fast for eyes. Even if you have 50 bug eyes, it's too fast for eyes. Trying to mop up all this experience here before we kill Ghost Man. What's in the westernmost chest? Garbage. It's like gold and an evil ring. That's it. It's an evil lance, an evil ring, and like 6,000 gold. I happened to see it when I was looking at the guide, making sure I wasn't missing anything. going to attack. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can handle that. Wha-pow. Evil? Nah. Misunderstood. Yeah, you're right. I'm being insensitive. I'm being very judgy right now. Do you have any magic? Heal, dispel, sleep. Okay. Does anybody need a heal? Alright, why don't you heal her for 1? Oh, my daughter's crying. 1 second. 1 second. All right, she's up and about. So we're gonna do this quickly. I came in and she's like, "Done sleep," and I was like, "Did you even sleep?" And she's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yes." So I think I should trust her, guys. What's up, Loons? Done. That's right. Done sleep. Done sleep. Done night time. Yeah, you are so clever and cute. You would never lie to me. Ever, ever, never, ever. Ow. Alright, well, he's only got 28 health left. I don't think we have much to worry about here. She's so cute. She's even cuter now. Somehow. Can you believe it? What are you going for? She's walking around like What? Ha. She's so happy she's getting into messes. She's thrilled. Get him! Yeah, ninjas beat ghosts. We all knew it. Good job, Higgins. Ridiculous name, by the way.
I've been defeated even with all my power. Whoa, what's happening? I'm melting. Oh, King Warderer, help me, I'm melting.
No, you're not. You're exploding.
It's the fate of evil to end life this way. How horrifying. There's little time. We must enter the shrine. I'm melting.
Perfect. Okay. I was hoping they weren't going to throw me into another cutscene. So, let's save our state. 37. Melting into explosions. There we go. All right, guys. Despite our hiccup in the beginning there, we ended up getting through 2 maps. So, according to the guide here, which I'm just using as a way to gauge stream length, we've only got like the big bad, I think, is all that we have left. I'm expecting a double map. That seems to be the par for the course. We'll do a map and then And then the Resident Evil monster will reveal its second form, and then we'll handle that. So next stream, I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything works out, it'll be tomorrow. We'll do that, and then maybe if we have leftover time, we can do a demo or something, and then we'll play. Well, I have 2 demos I want to play, so we can play both of those. Depending on how long they are, they could take 1 day or 2 days. And then maybe we'll do one of Griff's games that he gifted me. And then Muff's special game in a couple of weeks. After all that, we'll start book 3, and then after book 3, we'll start something brand new. If you have anything you want me to play before or after book 3, because I want to take a pretty lengthy break between book 3 and Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the Lion's Run. So, if you have anything you really want to see, let me know. I'll update my list of like games to stream, and we can work on something just to make sure everybody's happy. I'd like to take a mental break from strategy games, since we're going from this giant series to a freaking Fire Emblem game, and those take a while. So if there's something you want to see, let me know, and we'll just have some fun together. Thank you all again. Ooh, we could do an art stream. That sounds really fun, actually. That sounds kind of cool. I'm kind of interested in that. Just to break it up, just to do something different. Again, thank you all for being understanding and cool, and for being patient about fatherhood and stuff like that. I love you all very much. You're all very cool. Like, yeah, you can go off the wall. Just literally name anything, and we can do anything. I'm okay with, like, breaking convention. Luna, you want to say hi to the microphone? Come here. No? Okay, never mind. I was going to see if she wanted to say hi. All right, I love you all. I'll see you later. Bye.